For some reason, you niggas think I got money, but you block everything that I try to make money off of. What's it gonna be? I really don't know none of y'all. It's just like a whole bunch of motherfucking mosquitoes following me around, blocking everything that I try to do, but think I got money sitting somewhere to clean up the messes that you made with your own hands. What the fuck do I look like? There's no reason I should be in the bed with any of you, because they ain't did shit that any of you do. I can't even talk to the general public because of these big dumbass families that's wicked than a motherfucker. There's nothing to say to you people but move. A bunch of fucking cowards. If I do say so myself. How does everybody get involved in me, Jay-Z, and Beyonce's business? It's not your business. I wasn't told to pray for you. I was told to pray for them, and that should have been the end of discussion. You're not a negotiator for me. You're not sitting back waiting for this and that. You're not doing shit but shutting the fuck up and minding your business. People share shit all day long. Excel, honey, be traveling and doing all kind of shit after they done shared all kind of encounters they had. Me, on the other hand, just stuck and stagnant. Where I don't even have a child that came out of my body because some weird ass bitches think that they own him. Where, bitch? What child that came out of your nasty pussy did I come try to get, bitch? I'm talking to you old hoes. 60 and up. Give a fuck about a bitch or a sucker MC. If you didn't know, now you know, bitch. Yeah, I'm highly disrespectful. If you did not know, now the fuck you know, bitch. You motherfuckers want to act. I don't act. I don't pretend. I'm not pretentious. I'm not stupid as fuck. What I mean is what I mean. Who I am is who I am. But if you take me there, bitch, I'm going to take you further. Up top, that is. To God. So he can dump your ass off where you need to be. And that's the fuck out my face. For real, because I don't owe you niggas nothing. I don't know where you come up with this at. When the fuck did you help people? And Gladys, I don't know what the fuck you thought this was. You never had no food. If you want to put it out there, I was eating coconut flakes. Me and Bruce survived off Snicker bars, barbecue Snyders from that corner store, and motherfucking Pepsis in his fucking room, bitch. Wasn't nothing in that motherfucking refrigerator. You barely cooked because you was always working. Kane didn't cook. If you want the truth to be told out this motherfucker, since everybody want to just lag around and look at what the fuck I'm doing and attack me and all this old weird shit, and I ain't never disrespecting neither one of you niggas a day in my life, but let's do it now. Let's do it right now. Because you motherfuckers got me fucked up. You must need a little clearance before you hit that grave. For real. I was watching your grandchildren just like my mother had do-over. Come on now. This was equal give and take, favors for favors. Ain't nothing owed no motherfucking where. And if you think I'm helping you now, you got to be out your motherfucking mind. My intention was to help whoever the fuck I could, but bitch, I'm not helping nobody. Because you niggas is trifling as hell. I just pick up on it and smell it every motherfucking where. If a nigga could come pick me up and get me the fuck out of here and see what these motherfuckers gonna do with my child, then maybe I could get somewhere. Other than that, I'm not interested in nothing pertaining to nothing with this shit. Lisa, fuck this house up. Then act like, oh, I'm trying to take it. I don't want this fucking house, bitch. You moved me out of my apartment doing dumb shit. You motherfuckers don't understand. Gladys understand very well. If you understand generational curse breaking, Gladys, you talk so goddamn much. Why you ain't telling people how the fuck it works? You may be humiliated. I've been humiliated all my life. You may be embarrassed. I've been embarrassed by niggas all my life. Get over it. And turn from your wicked ways and do what the fuck you know you need to do. To make it right with your God. Fuck me, bitch. But you ain't telling nobody that shit. But you keep gathering around like a bunch of buffoons. And then when I deal with your ass in the public, because this is where the fuck you want to show out at, you don't tell nobody this is how generational curse breaking works. It has to happen because you motherfuckers is lagging us back into the 90s every 5 goddamn years. Because you don't want to deal with the shit that you've been doing for goddamn centuries. Want somebody to take the baton, but not like that. Who the fuck is you? I'm I'ma take it just how you give it to me. Shit on a motherfucking piece of toilet tissue, bitch. That's what the fuck you give me to work with. Let it work. Like them laxatives you take. Let it work. Shit no more, bitch. Sagittarius, this is y'all read. Connected to y'all life purpose and expression and creativity. What the fuck you gonna get out of any of this shit? Minister Farrakhan said pain is the mother of creativity. But it's so much goddamn pain, honey. I don't even know if y'all had the audacity to even create in this type of weird ass environment. Because nobody wants to do the work that's required to clean this shit up. They want to keep with that dirty ass, nasty ass rug. Keep sleeping in their vomit and licking it up. So if you suck in consciousness, that's your business. Move the fuck out of my way. Because there's a bunch of dead men bones in the valley blocking the fuck out of me. And I done did my work, another nigga work, another nigga work, another nigga work, and another nigga work. And I'm sick of fucking working for niggas that ain't got no money but to rob me of mine. For the ideas that come out of my own cerebellum that God gave me. Yeah, go lie, go gossip, go spreading the news, Georgians. Weird bunch of nothings. Rotten peaches. Oh, a nigga shit. Not one motherfucker. Not even my son. I did every job thoroughly and well. I pat myself on the back and I give myself a round of applause. Don't need you. I never need validation. Never needed that. No. I let niggas go ahead of me. That's always been my problem. Because I can outrun a bitch any day. But go ahead, bitch. Because I ain't here for that. Lisa, I do not know about you and Najee's business. And you know that, bitch. I don't know what the fuck kind of play pretend you niggas have done or do. I don't know kind of weird life you come up with. But leave me the fuck out of it like I've been left out of it. I stayed, like I said, because of my mother telling me to stay for your children. You did some love spell shit to get this nigga. I didn't even know you did fertility spells for all 5 of them. I had no fucking clue. So they really not even yours. They're his. Truth be told. And cut the bullshit. And quit linking up with everybody and being loyal to everybody outside of who pussy you came out of and dick you came out of, you stupid bitch. Now send another motherfucker in here. Why don't you send yourself so I can beat your motherfucking ass or beat whoever the fuck you send. Don't come with that sneaking. No, we need head up around this bitch. Because you attacking me for what you're doing to me and you're getting the counterattack out of my mouth. Because I don't care enough about you. But you seem to care about everything that I do, but you really don't care. It's all about you. But you don't have no confidence. You quiet, but yet you stay barking and telling lies and rooted in your ego and fear and dumb shit and demonic shit. Why don't you go find your fucking self? And stay the fuck out of my way and out of my fucking business. You ain't been in this house in 2 motherfucking years. What the fuck are you just around here for? You're not a gang leader. Knock it off. Always gotta tell the truth of what a bitch is and what a bitch ain't. And I don't even give a fuck about what a bitch is or ain't. The motherfucking newscaster, bitch. I don't care. I had one son to come out of me. Yet you got all these damn kids and only one halfway know what to do with their life. The other 4 do not know. So if Najee leave them for dead, they just dead in the street. Or, oh, do they get dumped in my fucking lap? You see how dumb you look? But you steadily trying to come for my son. Steadily trying to get custody of my son. But yet your children is in the penitentiary. And you sending people to shoot them and do all this whole weird shit. Do you see how nuts you really are? Why are you in my business? Why are you touching my child? Why are you lying on me for dick? I ain't gave a fuck about Chad Dick since I was 13. I'm 45 years old. Why do you keep doing this? Go figure it out and don't call me back, bitch. Because I do not care. You keep lying and saying all these people molested you. Did they or did you seduce them and they don't even remember what the fuck happened? Because it seems like you hot pants, hot twat. Go figure yourself out. And quit blaming me. I ain't been in no room with your ass fucking nobody. I don't know who been in and out of you, bitch. I don't care. How many times do a nigga gotta say that shit? For you to want to kill me, bitch, it's gonna take more than a rock. If Allah says no, I know you don't know who Allah is, but bitch, I'm here to introduce you to him. If he say no way, it's no way. You're not gonna do nothing but get indicted and thrown in a fucking dungeon. So just stop it. And face your demons. Before somebody come and smack you upside your head with a gun. To put the mark of the beast back on your forehead so motherfuckers can see what the fuck they dealing with. And quit body jumping in my cat. You're violating. I can't mind my business to save my life. And all I do is mind my business. And do as told, because obedience is better than sacrifice. That's all. That's it, bitch. I ain't asked a nigga nan for nothing. I ain't trying to take a nigga to court. I ain't trying to do a goddamn thing. But keep on keeping on like a motherfucker. But every time I look around, people playing these little pussy-ass, manipulative-ass games. And I think you're trapping me into something to stop me from going somewhere because you're so full of fear. And rejection. And self-hatred. It has absolutely nothing to do with me. I wouldn't give a fuck if I was supposed to be with Najee first. He ain't strong enough, clearly. You done weakened him beyond belief. What the fuck can I do with him? The fuck? For real. You a devil. That's what you are. Face it. The fuck? And a doppelganger. And try to be like other people because you don't know who you are. You just take on other people's personas, mine in particular, where you keep trying to kill me. By literally trying to take who I am. That's insanity, bitch. Your kids see it, other niggas see it, they telling me this shit, and I still ain't no gossiping ass bitch. I still say, shut the fuck up. And you can't even appreciate real, because you don't have a real bone in your fucking body. You capped out, you perked out, you turned out, and you lost, bitch. Go find yourself. If you can't, just chase your tail. Najee ain't gonna be with you. This house is no longer yours. What are you around here for? Why are you just circling around here for? Looking for victims and shit. I ain't never wanted recognition a day in my life. I'm just not cut that way. I don't give a fuck. I really don't. And this bitch just be at me. At me. It's like a parent give birth to your adversary, your open enemy. And they don't know nothing but to attack you. That's it. But the government won't do nothing about it. They baby daddy won't do nothing about it. Their children won't do nothing about it. And none of the people in the family that they reside in would do anything about it. Kill her, mommy, kill her kind of shit. But the bitch send other people or do it by way of witchcraft. And to say that ain't her thing. I can't tell, bitch. Somebody taught you something. And you hoes do it and do it well. You fucked up in the head. You really are. Because I don't even talk to none of you niggas. I mean, reflect if you can. With the mind that you have left. I don't talk to you. I don't ask you for shit. Them days been over. Now everybody knows. 9, that's the 9th house. That's Sagittarius. Money. Rejection, regret, missed opportunities. Think that they entitled to y'all money, Sag. People think that they're entitled to your money. These people in y'all family or these fake friends think they entitled to your potential for abundance. You ain't even got the abundance yet. They think they're entitled to the potential. I'm talking coveters. I'm talking weirdos. I'm talking ill. Like you just supposed to keep giving them money to buy liquor. Okay? Or to buy illusions, because that's a cloud. Handing over something. So you're supposed to get them money to keep up with their illusions, their addictions, up in smoke kind of situation, doing nothing with it. Ain't using weed for creativity or to rise above the stench that's out here. No, just smoking and blowing it out their ass. It ain't nothing. Ain't communicating with the divine, ain't doing shit. Just wasting your time, which is your money. And they think they are entitled to it. So be careful. Because it say caution on this card. Mm-hmm. Yep. Virgos and Sagittarius. Taurus, Capricorns, and Sagittarius. Mm-hmm. They think y'all supposed to invest in them. Who telling them this? They telling themselves this. Mm-hmm. You're supposed to make them an emperor. You're supposed to give them money to be able to build their life. Because they helped you once upon a time. But they did more hurt to you than they did helping of you. But they would never count that up. They can't count them costs. They should have counted up them costs instead of laying and playing with niggas and bitches that ain't give them nothing. Everything is up in smoke. And they want to come back and blame you. Allah is not about to allow that to happen. They cannot do that. They can't. This is a violation. But they don't believe or know who God is. So all they left to is their own mind. And their own mind don't know nothing but materialism and potential for abundance and power and domination, which is bullying, abuse of power, stubbornness, lack of discipline, lack of control, absent father, so they'll say. Father-child relationship problems. Type of bitches that want to be the man but don't want to allow the man to be the man but tell everybody that the man is a deadbeat. His hands is tied. There's nothing that he can do. You got it, girl. You got it, girl. Anytime he come in to do something, it's some more shit. So with them type of men, that's something that you would have to deal with if you are looking to date that type of man. He's fucked up. He's apathetic. Because a bitch constantly rejected him. He regrets being with the bitch, so he's stuck in that. He don't know how to just let go. He looked at everything as a missed opportunity, time wasted, which causes more stagnation and apathy and disillusionment. He has a preoccupation with negative things. He's self-absorbed. It's pity party. Stay depressed. He's boring. And he stays stuck in nostalgia. And he can have all the money in the motherfucking world, but who the fuck got time for that? Yeah, he can have all the potential in the world, but potential is what? That's like the pathway to hell, ain't it? Paved with good intentions. The pathway to hell is paved with potential for abundance. Or potential to be something that you have yet to become. But boy, do you have great potential. What the fuck is that? Hope, loss, grief, despair. This person is a whack job. Bereavement, mourning, heartbreak, unwelcome change, emotional instability, preoccupation with loss. Woe is me, woe is me. So y'all may have gave this person a chance and then hit them below the belt and say, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why you're not texting me back? Why are you not communicating? It's things that are going on. They just fall apart under pressure. Just fall apart under pressure. And it could have been years of being with this dominant energy, this Aries emperor type of energy. Just a woman that hell bent, but the woman don't got confidence either. It's all a front. Literally, her illusions of being powerful and dominant and a father figure was basically, if she trapped this motherfucker with babies, her guilt made her take on the role of a father. She busted. She knows she did it, but now, I'm just gonna take it all on. That's the root of this shit. The person feels like they have no voice as far as raising their children and anything like that, because their children was actually born to save them from this type of person. But this type of person felt like, okay, I feel bad for doing that to them, so I'm just going to take on the role of a father, but do not have the capability to be a mother or a father. It's all smoke and mirrors. All talking loud, ain't said shit. All bullshit. All ain't getting nowhere. All out of order as far as God's grand design. Just out of order. Ain't gay, but just a bully. Think they have stability, structure. Think they're the protector, authority, control, practicality. They think they focused and disciplined and logical. And they think that they are older man kind of bitch. Act like an older man. They think they're reliable. They think they're the father figure. They think they are the leader. They don't know how to use their energy, especially if they're a fire sign. They have no idea how to use their energy. They just don't. All they know is aggression and anger, especially when you come with truth. It's like casting out a devil all the time, and they end up spitting that green shit in your face, but still remaining the same devil after they do that. Ain't getting nowhere. Just round and round, a dog chasing her own tail, thinking she a man and she is not. But if a man stays stuck in that, ain't nothing you can do with him. Because he has to see past the smoke in the mirrors. And this person may have saw that at one point, that they could just look past the smoke in the mirrors and get past them, because they was more man than this bitch would ever pretend to be. But they got burnt out on that. So now they just in a depressive pity party, despair, and, I did this. And if you tell them that they guilty of certain shit like abandoning ship, or, you doing this, you doing that, they're not taking it as constructive criticism. They taking it as an attack on their person, rather than being you acting as the sandpaper to their wood and smoothing them out. They hear this person. All they hear is attack, attack, attack. So it's like this person just basically, they was dealing with women that just they can't hear nobody else, even if somebody else talks. I can talk as sweet and as feminine as possible, and be logical as possible, and be intellectual as possible, and be right on target with what a man is doing, and he still will hear the voices of so many women that said he ain't shit. He's a deadbeat. He's a this. He's a that. It's no way around it. And if it's a situation like I got in, don't even know how, where a man was supposed to be with me, but then my sister witchcrafted him through working with some other witches in my mother's wicked ass family that would help her, and my father's wicked ass children, somebody in his wicked ass bloodline that would help her to haiku him and make him her man. Even though they saw that he was mine, he would always see her in me, and we're nothing alike. She's a doppelganger. She's a pretender. She acts like me, but she is not me. She does that shit because she's wicked, and that's it. How I talk is how I talk. How I look is how I look. How I function is how I function as an individual. I don't have nothing like her. I never wanted to be like her. I never wanted to talk like her. I never wanted to dress like her. I never wanted to look like her. I never wanted to do none of this shit she do. We are two completely opposite people. She eat beets. I would never. She drinks meal replacement shakes. I don't do that. She loves information. I love spirituality. She can fuck anybody. I cannot. She tells lies. All I know is the truth. She talk a lot of shit in a safe place. I talk how I talk. If you want to come to the safe place that I am in with a lock on the door and get me to open it and manipulate your way in here to wait till I turn my head to knock me in the head, we are not the same. I ain't doing no shit like that. If I don't like you, I'm going to tell you straight up and we're going to sit up and have an intellectual conversation on why I feel like you a sucker motherfucker. And if we need to throw them things, then we going to do it head up and it ain't going to be no sneaking or no jumping no motherfucking where. She's a spendthrift. I am not. She's irresponsible with 5 children. I'm responsible with 1. But yes, she tells the government that I'm neglectful. I'm this and that. Take her son. She's my enemy. She's my adversary, openly. So is a sister named Gina, who is not my sister. She is also an open enemy to me. And so is a couple other bitches that call my mother sister, but my mother say they are not her sisters. You understand? It's bad blood, and that's it. And nobody ain't got to never eat with nobody because I ain't never going over none of their house again. It's over with. Move along. They don't know how to get along. So if you don't know how to get along in peace, move along. Some of y'all dealing with this same motherfucking shit. Okay. Arrogant, reckless, hyperactive, daring, overconfident, show off. This is her. This is not me. I'm real to myself. And I'm a real caring, giving person, but people are not going to take advantage of me. I'm done with that shit. People done took advantage of me my whole life. People think because I don't say nothing. So here's the thing. The word ignore isn't the word ignorant. I ignore ignorance. I've ignored ignorance my whole life. Why would I sit up and acknowledge it? It's ignorance. And I would not get anywhere acknowledging every ignorant motherfucker that I came across. Wherever I came across them at. Whether I was married to them or not. Whether I was in a relationship with them or not. Whether I was in a friendship with them or not. Ignorance is ignorance. Whether it's a stranger in the street or not. I'm not about to acknowledge ignorance. That's why the word ignore is in it. You ignore it and you keep it fucking moving because you would not get anywhere acknowledging every ignorant motherfucker you come across. As far as people trying to disrespect your person or saying little slidey shit or thinking they being funny and you ain't catch that and all this old weird ass shit. Nobody has time for that. Nobody. They think you owe them something after they do you dirty. They think that unconditional love is forever. They can do anything to you and because we family, we gonna stay together. I know the fuck you better get off of me. For real. And this is getting real creepy. Feeling Texas Chainsaw Massacre-ish. Yeah, back the fuck up. Can this shit? They think your money is their money. It's a weird psychology because they've been doing shit for so long that they feel entitled to your love. They feel entitled to your devotion, your dedication, your goodwill, your purity, your truth, your love. They feel entitled to it, but it's yours. You can't covet that. If you don't want to give it to them, you don't got to give them shit. Where they feel like you do have to give it to them, it's their psychology. Something's wrong with them. They're bullies. They're arrogant. They're reckless. They're hyperactive. They're overconfident. How dare they? They're daring. Show-offs. Then when they got to eat the words that they done told everybody, I'm going to make sure she going to look out for me. And they say, she ain't going to do shit. He ain't going to do shit if they don't want to. Who the fuck is you? Transition. People going to be dying. It's going to be a tooth for a tooth and an eye for an eye out this bitch. Because all they do is kill people. For real. It's time to move on. Calm after a storm. Overcoming difficulties. Relief, stability, escape, travel. To me, this may be some of y'all. I have a child. I need to fuck out of here. Because I'm sick of this stale, trifling ass environment. I don't do shit. I just get attacked. And I planned on breaking generational curses the way that I planned on doing it with candle science or whatever. But they were so paranoid, telling lies, slandering me, coming on my channel, doing all this backdooring shit that I had to go just say shit publicly. I don't give a fuck. I'm not into humiliating people. People are into humiliating me. I've been humiliated my whole life. It just comes along with how my birth chart is set up. I'm so used to I eat humiliation for breakfast because humiliation ain't shit but shit based on lies and gossip. People don't know you, but you feel humiliated because people are talking about you recklessly and everything that they're saying is a lie. What I say is the truth, but they can't handle that. They can't even handle the humiliation from truth. But the reason that it's being told in the public sector is because that's where you showing out at. You telling lies, you paranoid, you full of fear, you lying. I wouldn't have said a goddamn thing about no name, about nobody. I'm trying to get to the public sector. What I do for my father's side of the family, not my mother's, but my mother got a lot of wicked motherfuckers on her side and a lot of niggas, period. When they see my grandfather, they get scared and they get to talking. I was not focused on them. I just got to get to my father's people. I'm just getting to get to y'all. How long have I been doing this shit? And this is your grandmother. This is my great-grandmother. My father's grandmother. That's the side of the family you focus on. That's where the bloodline lies at. Not with my mother's side, but my mother's side is messy than a motherfucker. I mean, beyond words. I'm just now getting to my own brothers and sisters. The ones that my father is directing me to do work for. And it damn sure ain't Gina. It's the only one that ain't on there. Or Lisa. Gina and Lisa ain't on these candles because they not my sisters. No. Name denotes function. You ain't no sister of mine. You ain't gonna sis me. You're not gonna snake sis me. No, the fuck you ain't. You gonna get the fuck on and slither the fuck on. Is what the fuck you gonna do. You ain't gave a fuck about me this whole time. You keep throwing me in and out of mental hospitals, lying on me that I'm crazy, trying to take credit for my work, trying to take credit for my mind, talking about my mother, being disrespectful, grouping up with my mother's side of the family, this wicked than a motherfucker, telling more lies. What the fuck you think I'm gonna do, bitch? Where you show out, that's where the fuck I show out, bitch. But you can't handle it, then you get to want to kill people. Now you a murderer. How many other people you murdered, bitch? Where's Dan, ho? Where's Kurt? I'm just saying. Stop linking up with sides of family that you ain't even in. Trying to, like, what kind of shit is that? You're a betrayer. And that's the bottom fucking line. What the fuck do that got to do with me, bitch? Shit. A burden. To me. I stay overburdened. Some of y'all overloaded with responsibility, pressure, problems, weight. Everything is heavy because you got this duty and obligation on your shoulders. Burnt out, going uphill, struggling, and you taking for granted. But motherfuckers think that you owe them something. Motherfucker, I'm doing all the work and y'all ain't even grabbing the wine. You using the wine to try to come against me while I'm going uphill with heavy burdens trying to undo some of the mess that's been done throughout the annals of motherfucking history. I know the fuck you lying. Now, bitch, when I up pipe on you and treat you just like you treat me, like a stranger in the street, then you gonna see how real it is. Don't? Yeah, I know, ain't you, bitch? They wouldn't give me no gun, but goddamn, I can't wait till Trump get back in there. Biden a little bit too much kumbaya for me. This ain't kumbaya right here. Because bitches keep coming for me. And I need to show them what it really hit for. Because they think I'm some type of hoe ass bitch. I don't hit on kids. You use children to do your bidding with your weird ass. They already vexed and fucked up. I'm not interested. Okay? Adults ain't buying the bullshit. That's why y'all pedophiles of the mind of children, Miss Millennium Minds. Stop. How many trains do your mother got to send your way? And she said she ain't your mama, but how many trains do Ruthie have to send your way for you to understand to stop it? How many motherfucking trains do she got to have coming at your motherfucking ass full speed for you to stop it? How much do you got to bleed out? How much diarrhea do you have to get? How many motherfucking migraines do you have to get? How incapacitated do you have to be? How can you hardly not get out of bed? How many times do you got to go through that to learn to shut the fuck up and turn in and mind your goddamn business? And you're 50 years old. I'm just asking. I really am. I'm just asking. Because, honey, listen, the slate going to be so clear this here day. If you got any questions, bitch, knock on the door. Knock on the door. And stay the fuck off of Najee's cell phone. How the fuck do a nigga got to have 5 cell phones in order to not be goddamn tracked by you? Leave him alone. No, for real. Because clearly America don't give a fuck. And you goddamn right I'm going off on him because he got to get a stronger backbone than that with 5 children in the balance. Jabri is grown, but Jabri still need her father along with the other 4. You out to lunch, bitch. You been that. Soon as you had him, you said you didn't want him. You trying to dump him off. And then use them as a bargaining tool with their own grandmother. You're causing all of this dissension. You're causing all of this bullshit. Then you got the audacity to go get a 5th grade class and get a master's degree in education to teach other people's children that you don't even want your own. You hate your own because you hate yourself and you have no confidence, no self-value, no self-worth. All you look for is a man to tell you you cute and you 50 goddamn years old. Quit hanging around Gina. Maybe you wouldn't have that type of weird-ass mind space. Gina, shut the fuck up. Your son hates you. Why don't you figure that out, bitch? You been dead to him. He says it out of his mouth. You sick the feds on him and all this old weird ass shit. Say you didn't and honey, the lightness is gonna strike. Who the fuck did then, bitch? And where's Wade, Anki? Enough of the bullshit. I bet. This is what happens to them. And they just keep having this, but still keep running their fucking mouth. Refuse to turn in. Think every day is a new day to start up some more shit. Instead of looking at it as a new day to turn over a new leaf. And stop being a dumb bitch. For real. I can sue you motherfuckers for defamation of character, for taking my child, all that shit, bitch. You ain't have nothing. And I don't even know what you got now. Nothing, more than likely. You're stalkers. You're harassers. You're terrorists. You honestly are. You would try to conjure up a lie and say that Najee was a terrorist working with the Taliban. You probably done told these motherfuckers that. You is so trifling. Mommy knew that Najee was taking them boys to Egypt and she was glad about it. You sit up and lied and said he was trying to take them and kidnap them and leave them in Egypt. Mommy wanted them to stay in Egypt. But you didn't respect her word. Neither do you respect his. You want to be the power and the domination. When you have none. But when you get them back, you say, I hate you, I don't want you. What kind of gaslighting weirdo are you? But stay studying psychology of the mind. Bitch, cut it out. My mother talked to her like this behind closed doors all the fucking time. Does anybody know that? No, because it's nobody's fucking business. And she ain't take heed no motherfucking way. She just was wasting her fucking breath. Probably why she lost the lung capacity that she had. Talking to this bobble-headed, nothing-ass bitch. God damn. It's a sense of urgency like a motherfucker. Yeah, this for people getting children off of magic and then don't want them. And then stir up all this trash. It's true. Cause so much pain. And then put people in isolation and call themselves hakuing you, binding you up, doing all this old weird ass shit to you. They're apathetic. They have no feelings whatsoever. They have no conscience. They don't care if you die. There's so many of them. It's so many of them you grew up with, you slept with, you talked to, you ate with. It's so many of them. They dead. No conscience. Fucked up. For real. Some of y'all life purpose may be connected to these motherfuckers. For real. Life purpose may be connected to breaking generational curses. This shit so motherfucking heavy and you steadily having to carry it and they steadily throwing obstacles in your path so you trip and fall on the way up the hill with all these motherfucking burdens you carrying that they created. You got to clean it up and they still beat you up. This ain't Passion of the Christ, bitch. Yeah. Getting them to marry them, babies, all that stupid ass shit, man. All that stupid ass shit. Nothing natural. That's why I say that people say, why you ain't got no man? Because I'm just not willing to be bothered with some broken clock. I'm just not. And I'm good by myself. I don't need to do a spell on somebody to get them to marry me or to love me. I'm lovable and I'm marriage material. But if it's not meant for me this lifetime, then it's just not meant for me. I did it twice already, and that was both shitty. One was because we had to. The other one was because I chose to because I was trapped by a nigga that had a bad idea with some bitches, including his bitch ass father. Just a whole setup situation. You thinking natural, it don't be natural, it be prescripted. Next thing you know, you in a situation and you just make the best out of a devilish ass, bad ass situation with a nigga with no money but stay partying and drinking and bullshit all motherfucking day long. You come out of it like this, but you get right back to work because God gives you the capacity to be a single mother and do what you need to do to take care of your responsibilities. Sex really be rape. Because you don't want it. But you know, they're going to want it. So you don't resist it. So you don't end up raped. I'm just telling you the truth of the matter. There was nothing happy about my first or second marriage, honestly. First was obligation and duty, which made it a little better because we didn't fight. But the second one, straight up poverty and demonic activity. On his part, not me. And yes, they teamwork to get you in these type of situations. So you got to be real careful just going down the aisle with a motherfucker because motherfuckers be having plans for your life. And you don't even know what the fuck going on. You think this is just natural. You know, oh, I met him here and da-da-da-da-da, honey, it'd be a whole ass situation. You have to capture your life. You have to snatch it back with force from these weirdos because they want your independence and your wealth. They want your anointing. They want your juice. They want your sauce. They want your punch. They want all that shit. And they feel like being, close to you is the way to get it. Having a baby by you is the way to get it. Being in your atmosphere is the way to get it. They want your light. Just give me the line. They vampires. It's real. Just keep her stuck around us. Because she going to have us laughing. She can give us ideas. We'll know how to act. I mean, a real crazy bunch. Double Dutch bunch. Real crazy bunch. It's true. It's very true. Strange fruit. They should be dead immediately. But America just holds on. I'll keep holding on. Say letting go, but who knows? Unexpected upheaval next, snow, all that shit. Release. Change of work. Maybe they're kicking them out of these places. I don't know. Some of y'all are going to be returning to y'all roots because y'all doing root work to undo shit. And you may have to go back to your roots in order to undo some stuff. Like, damn, how did I get here? Don't think you just moved somewhere by accident. Ask the questions because it has to be done. And sometimes it's done through you and you forget that you were the one called to do it and that you said yes to it. 444 was on the clock. I was just supposed to get it done early by killing people. But now I'm going to go through all of this. I'm going to go the long route. You know, it's very aggravating. When you the one called to do it, you just handle the business. It's not a big deal. The more you complain about it, the more you talk about the distractions of it, blah, 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 blah. You got to keep that as a limited because it'd be too much work to do. The harvest is ripe. The laborers are few. Because motherfuckers don't want to take up their cross and walk. You know, and then people get scared when it's a way to do everything. I'm very diplomatic, but they fucked it up. That evil side, my mother's side, they fucked it all the way up. They fucked it all the way up. They talk too much. And my mother hated that gossip and shit. They talk too fucking much. So it's no way for you to do it in a civilized, diplomatic way because they already went forth and told a bunch of lies. And you can pick up on it. So you got to clear your name and then tell the truth of the matter or what the fuck is going on. Do whatever it is your ancestors is telling you to do. Say whatever it is your ancestors is telling you to say because they already know them. Either they had them, they parent, or they connected to them in some way, shape, form, or they watching them from the other side. Everything they doing. You know? For real. It's a drag when you got to do it that way. You don't want to be bothered with that shit. It's toxic. But you don't have a choice. The decision be made for you. Because they doing too much. And they telling lies on you, so you need to go ahead and handle it. Say this, say that. You know. Painful choice, but you got to do it. Because it's really not your issue. Especially when it's with the mother side. Divided loyalties. And all this other weird shit. I don't care either way. I don't talk to nobody. Nobody talks to me. They're users and manipulators, if you was to ask me. They don't give a fuck about nobody but themselves. And they caught up in the midst of their, you know, like a lot of people. But if you ain't there, they won't know because there's so many. If they don't know, that's even better. You can take a long walk and don't nobody know shit about you. May ask how so-and-so doing. You know what? I don't know. I hadn't talked to her. Then that'd be the end of the discussion because it's another nigga coming that's saying something. You know? You just get lost in the crowd and go the fuck head on. But for some reason, they was obsessed with my mother and father, which kind of interlinked it. So I had to deal with both. I did not want to deal with my mother's because it's not my business. I don't give a fuck. Resilience. Who hates that word now? Some of y'all, clearly, nine of wands. Ongoing battle weariness, fatigue, exhaustion, energy, success, courage, perseverance, backbone, learning from the past failures, to gather your strength. You can't, because they always on some new shit. They on some new shit. Deception, lies, trickery, cheating, stealing, dangerous, risky behavior, enemies disguised as friends, spies, lack of conscious tact, and resourcefulness. They're going to blame you for getting it started. No, you started it. I got to clean it up. And you steadily keep on. You weird human. Patience, new job, self-employment, establishment of business, trade. Yeah, you can't get off the ground because they sabotage everything you say. They already made the choice and decision that they're going to keep attacking you. This is just the way it is. But God continues to be in control. Allah is Akbar and not these people. That's just what they do. It is. Ain't nothing to be scared of. It's just what they do. If Allah allows you to die, then you die. If He doesn't, then you're not going to die. It doesn't matter what they do. For real. They can get mad all they want to. What the fuck they got to do with it? And they got to pray that He don't kill them first. While they so busy undermining everything you fucking do. And swear they love God. They so liars. They crossed up psychologically. Duds. Ooh. When I say, honey, throw the whole bunch in the fire, throw the whole bunch in the fire, honey. Because ain't shit shaking. They just attacking star quality people. But they're under divine judgment how they done star quality people. Because ain't nobody told them. So many secrets connected to witchcraft. And that's all they know. They trapped in it. So they just keep working to see if something pans out. Jesus freaks. Jesus gonna forgive them for everything. Everything they ever done, every person they ever killed, everything going straight to heaven. This is all forgot about. This is nothing. They really do believe that in their hearts of hearts. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. They listen to conversations. It's just like you can't live. You wouldn't have been able to live if you wanted to. Because they've been listening to y'all conversations, listening to everything you say. Some of y'all had children born in the year 2012. They know that they dragging children, but they only learn that through you. So they see that it's some importance. They don't know how important, but they know it's worth some money. Kind of shit. So let me go take her child. Kind of weird niggas. You don't know them. Some of them is even not even related blood. Just marriage kind of shit. But somehow got on a power trip, baby, and they came up off that bitch. Why they still alive, I do not know. Maybe it's kind of like gotta move real careful because they that much of a problem, for America. Could be in your country where they that much of a problem that they don't want to rub them the wrong way or they fuck around and take half of California off the map. For real. Real fucked up. Real fucked up. They track you and the government tracks them because they're a little bit too much. Out of control for real. And maybe the only person that can control them is a dark witch that they married. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but she barely can. And she stuck with the mother